Hey, what's happening? How you doing, Chris?
I'm good. You?
Oh, great, man. I'm excited to talk a little bit about mobile music and,
Yeah.
music in general and technology and how you're adapting and things of that nature.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So this is Positive Phil. I'm presenting for thumbsore.com. And
Yeah.
Chris, tell my audience a little bit about yourself.
I'm a full-time musician and part-time barista,
Nice.
and
Nice.
I'm married, happily married for 2 years, and I've just been doing music my whole life, and really that's like my first love and first passion.
So
I
what
write, sing, play, all sorts of stuff.
so
So,
what type of music are you rocking?
I mean, a lot of different things, but mostly rock and roll, mostly like you know, guitar, bass, drums, and keyboard driven stuff. But yeah,
Okay, so let me ask you something. I'm everybody's a musician. I'm a musician. I mean I love to sing in the shower, but it's about it's getting your music out to the public, and of course it's making money. Even though you're an artist, artists still have to make money. So how do musicians right now make money?
there's a lot of different ways. You have to diversify. I think it used to be, one, one or two income sources. It was, you get a song on radio, or you sell a lot of records, and both of those avenues have been severely cut back. Major artists who are, having a fraction of the record sales they used to or should be selling. My own band, I had a band called Melee, and in our heyday, we got pretty big in Japan and some parts of Europe, and we had a number one single in Japan. And I kept thinking during that time, and we did well. We sold almost 100,000 records in Japan alone, which is
Nice.
pretty rad.
Yeah, that is
But
rad.
yeah, but I kept thinking during that time, like, what if we had come out even 10 years prior to that? Like we could have sold three times as many records, four times as many records, possibly, and it could have been a different story. But so all that to say that nowadays, like, you really have to control every revenue stream, and there's a lot of them out there, from iTunes and selling your music online with places like Bandcamp and through TuneCore and CD Baby and all that stuff, and then just like finding creative ways to reach out to your fans. One thing that helped me, I just did a solo record, and I used Kickstarter, and I raised money to fund the record that way. So
Oh, that social, what is that, crowdfunding? That's a
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Well, basically, I thought it was, I'm listening to music on my iPod. Now I don't even use my iPod anymore. I'm just using my phone right into the cell phone. So, types
right,
of challenges that you're experiencing getting downloads. I mean, it's all you have to get social, you have to get out
yeah.
there, but you have to tap into, the iTunes store. Are you selling records off your website, or where do you see this heading?
I think honestly, it's getting music on as many sites as you possibly can, for the digital side of that. I have my record available. You can stream it on my website. There's a link to where you can download it from my Bandcamp page on my website. I have it on iTunes, every iTunes store worldwide. I have it on, I think I have it on Amazon. I have it on Google Play. So just like as many stores, you have to think about it as like, if you had it in every, FYE, or when they had the Warehouse and Virgin Megastore and Tower Records, like you got to get it everywhere.
Okay. I would just think because the YouTubes and the iTunes so it's turning mobile. This music industry's turning mobile.
Yeah.
Are you thinking about apps? Are you trying to adapt?
I've definitely thought about apps. That's something that I think I'll develop down the line. Some kind of starting some new projects from the ground up. So music is kind of the first thing that comes with that. But I can see I've seen bands making apps where it's a video game of them as the characters, or just apps that tell their fans when they're in town. And then on the flip side of it, there's so many apps that I've been able to use musically. Anything from a metronome to a guitar tuner to multi-track recorder. You can record. I just read an article this morning in this recording magazine about this new software for the iPad. Forgot what it's called, but it's a fully functional digital recorder. You can do pretty much the same thing you could do with Pro Tools and Logic, all right there on your iPad. It's insane.
So give me those apps again that you use. So you're a musician, that are on your phone that you use, or on your iPad, that help you.
I really like the metronome app that I have for practicing. Oh, there it is. Mobile metronome.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So it's just basically you're an artist. You're playing your music, but now there's a side of musicians that have to grab that you have to be a marketer. You have to learn how to market. You have to learn how to run technology. Tell me a little bit about that. I mean, are you spending your time now marketing your business?
Oh yeah. I actually, a couple weeks ago, or about a month ago, I was really working hard on marketing on Facebook. Facebook was a big one for me, and I think I got to a plateau with all the friends that I have on Facebook of where I can get with just my friend list, I guess.
Okay.
And so I have to reach outside of Facebook now, and I've been researching like crazy trying to do that. But yeah, I was spending it was a job, spending 3-4 hours a day on Facebook, adding people or talking to people, coming up with updates, coming up with content. A lot of it is coming up with content, like a cover song or an acoustic version of a song, and doing a video to go along with that and putting that up. It's really, you got to have people are ADD now, man. You got to keep them interested,
Right.
Otherwise, it's move on to the next thing. So.
Right. Well, I like this. I love music, and we're a mobile. I interview successful people from all realms. And what's success? It's not just the money, but it's someone that has passion. You definitely have passion for music. Yeah. Give me a selfish plug. How can my audience listen to you? Where do we go?
All right. Well, I've got 2 new projects coming out. One is called Topher Daniels.
TopherDaniels.com. I have it up here. Digital album.
That's a little confusing, but my best friend started calling me Topher. Full name's Christopher Daniel Cron, so I just took Topher Daniels, and that's my kind of solo project right now. And then I'm working on another project. I can't really get into it yet because it's still being developed, but look for that one soon.
Well, so definitely you have to be a musician. You have to wear that marketing hat. You have to, get into technology just to get people visibility, create that loyalty, create your fan base. Do you have a big fan base on the social media circuit?
I'm starting to. I'm working on it with the side project. My old band, yeah, we had 10,000-11,000 fans on Facebook, and and we weren't even as great at it. That was just from a lot of it was from word of mouth, which is a big thing that you try to get. That's hard to get is get people to spread it around. But you just have to be constantly on it and put up good content. It can't be if you put up a ton of bad content, people just unsubscribe and unfollow you because they're annoying. But
yeah, see you later. Later.
So it's all about getting creative, connecting with your fans, talking with your fans on a daily basis, and just making sure that you have something that they want to hear or see, and get it to them. A lot of it, give it away for free too. Really, it's better right now for me, starting out, or for smaller artists. It's better to give stuff away for free and kind of get that fan base who will be loyal to you, and then you can start asking them to pay for things.
Right. Absolutely. You have to give stuff away for free. You have to. So Apple, are they dominating the downloading arena? I mean, are they the god of downloads?
I mean, it kind of seems like it. Most of my revenue from digital music sales has been through iTunes, so I'd say a good like 80% of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it is for other artists, but yeah, that's my experience right now.
What type of mobile app would you create? Am I putting you in the hot seat? Just
Oh,
what type of?
no.
Yeah, I want to hear from a musician.
I don't know. I've always thought it would be cool to like be able to remix like your favorite band's songs, or like be able to listen to like just the bass or just the drums. And like I really like, someone posted online a while ago like the 24 track from Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Oh, my
So
son
you can
loves that.
Yeah, so you can like mute and solo different tracks. You can just listen to the vocals separately. You can just listen to the bass separately, all these different things. And I thought, that would be rad to put up my whole record as an app and be able to like click on, the first song and then solo things and listen and kind of move it around. Like, I don't know, stuff to where people can actually interact with the record.
And contribute. Yeah, that would be, that's awesome, actually. That's, all right. So, I appreciate you being on the show. I know you take your music seriously. I want to learn more about that musician behind the app. So I appreciate you giving some of your insight. Give us another selfless plug here. It's topherdaniels.com.
Yeah, topherdaniels.com. You can go to iTunes. The record's up there. It's on Spotify. It's on Google Play. Pretty much all of those. Bandcamp. Just look up Topher Daniels on Google. You'll find it.
Yeah, and I'll wait for you to come out with a music app. And
I do have a record, by the way, too, so you can check all that out. I'll send you a copy.
Yeah, send me a copy and I'll send it out to our social media. Hey, I appreciate you being on the show. It's nice to have a rocker. Usually I'm talking with software geeks, so it's good to have a rocker on the show. Thanks for taking the time. This is Positive Phil presenting for thumbsore.com. And go to topherdaniels.com and check him out. Check out his music. Thank you, Chris.
No problem. Thanks.
All right, bye.
See ya.
They've been